And Snapchat is rolling out a new place loyalty feature that will show users when they're among the most frequent visitors to a place on Snap Map over the past year, the company announced on Wednesday. And if you're in the top 25% of users who visit a certain place, you'll see your ranking on the Snap Map and can choose to share it with others. You'll receive a gold badge if you're among the top 1% of visitors, and silver if you're top 10%, and bronze if you're top 25%. For brands and chains, Snapchat aggregates visits across all locations. And AI's biggest impact in science is Google DeepMind's use of a deep learning model to predict the complex structures of proteins, the molecules that drive virtually every process in living cells. But as AI models continue to spit out more candidates for potential treatments, there's an emerging bottleneck: actually characterizing all those candidates in practice for testing and mass production. And Railways Minister Hanif Abbasi has directed the issuance of a No Objection Certificate, NOC, for the construction of an underpass at Malaya Halt, clearing a key hurdle in the project. The directive was issued during a meeting attended by Sindh Chief Minister Murad Ali Shah, Senior Minister Sharjil Inam Memon, Sindh Local Government Minister Syed Nasir Hussain Shah, and Chief Secretary Asif Haider Shah. And the Punjab government has decided to launch a major initiative aimed at promoting women's economic empowerment and providing dignified employment opportunities. Under the program titled E-Learn, She Earn, thousands of women across the province will receive training in modern digital skills to help them earn independence. And the Supreme Court of Pakistan has successfully integrated advanced technology into its judicial system, marking a major shift towards a faster, more transparent and citizen-centric justice process. According to an official statement, the court has operationalized seamless multi-location hearings, allowing judges, lawyers and litigants to participate from different cities without physical presence. And Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi chaired a high-level meeting in Islamabad on Wednesday aimed at developing a joint strategy between the Ministries of Defence and Interior to improve airport operations and public convenience. The meeting reviewed joint measures to enhance passenger facilitation at Islamabad and other airports and decided to ensure stronger coordination among all relevant agencies. And King Charles, who is a doting grandfather to his grandchildren, has made a decisive move to secure their future as scrutiny over the royals' titan. Inherited through generations of the royals, the monarch privately owns Sandringham Estate and funds its upkeep from his own expenses rather than the taxpayers' money. And Taylor Swift fans are celebrating the pop superstar's vindication all over social media after her ex-collaborator turned nemesis, Scooter Braun, was discovered to be involved in sites orchestrating smear campaigns. The 36-year-old pop superstar and Braun go way back when he acquired the rights to her music and sold them to a third. And Dubai. Dubai has announced a major new metro project, with authorities saying the Golden Line will cost 34 billion dirhams, 9.25 billion, and is expected to be completed by September 9, 2032. The planned Golden Line will run about 40 meters underground and connect 15 key areas across the emirate, according to details shared by the Emirates ruler Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum on social media.
That Janelle Parrish and Sasha Farber may be stepping into a new chapter together. Less than 2 weeks after the Pretty Little Liars alum announced her separation from husband Chris Long following 10 years of marriage, Parrish has ignited speculation with Dancing with the Stars pro Farber.
And since the outbreak of the US-Israeli war on Iran, colourful murals have sprung up across Tehran and other major cities. Rich in symbolism and themes of resistance and defiance, murals and banners have long been a defining feature of Iran's urban landscape, particularly in Tehran, where such paintings in central squares mirror the state's political messaging and foreign policy.
That the turbulent situation in the Middle East has struck Pakistan's entertainment industry once again, this time delaying the theatrical release of the upcoming action film Khan Tumhara. The film, which was set to release on Eid-ul-Adha, has been deferred until further notice, according to a post on Instagram from Hum Films.
And former OpenAI executive Mira Murati's startup Thinking Machines Lab has signed a new multi-billion-dollar agreement to expand its use of Google Cloud's AI infrastructure, including systems powered by NVIDIA's latest GPUs. And TechCrunch has exclusively learned the deal is valued in the single-digit billions, according to a source familiar with the matter, and includes access to Google's latest AI systems built atop NVIDIA's new GB300 chips, and alongside infrastructure services to support model training and deployment. And Google has unveiled new generative AI features for its mapping and geospatial apps that are designed with enterprise users in mind. The new features announced at Cloud Next in Las Vegas this week and add generative AI capabilities to Google's mapping platform, giving it enhanced visual and data analytics powers. One of the new features, called Maps Imagery Grounding, and allows enterprise users to use generative AI to create realistic scenes in Google Street View to visualize how a particular project, be it a movie set or a planned construction site, might look. And users merely type a prompt into Gemini Enterprise Agent platform, which then conjures the scene inside Street View, as long as the proper settings have been enabled within Google Maps Imagery. And Duolingo announced on Wednesday that its advanced language learning content is now available for free across 9 languages: English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. And users can access this content through the web, iOS, and Android devices. This advanced content is at the B2 level on the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, and which is the international standard for language skills that schools and employers recognize. B2 level content refers to learning materials without translations, complex scenarios, and specialized vocabulary.
That Google Cloud Next is taking place this week in Las Vegas, and one clear message has emerged. Google wants AI startups on its cloud. To that end, it made several startup-related announcements. The most significant is that the tech giant has earmarked a new $750 million budget to help its cloud partners sell more AI agents to enterprises. This funding is available to partners ranging from startups to the big consulting firms. It can be used for costs like Gemini proof-of-concept projects, Google forward-deployed engineers, cloud credits, and deployment rebates.
And Punjab Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz has approved the launch of a province-wide disease prevention program aimed at controlling the spread of major life-threatening illnesses. The initiative will focus on preventing diseases such as diabetes, tuberculosis, TB, HIV, anti, and hepatitis, alongside a large-scale public awareness campaign to educate citizens about prevention and treatment. And the Sindh government has terminated the construction contract for a key section of the Bus Rapid Transit (BRT) Red Line project in Karachi and plans to re-award the work on an emergency basis. Senior Minister Shahjeel Enam Memon said on Wednesday the cancelled contract covers the Mosamiat to Numaish section of the project. Memon said the decision was taken due to delays in execution by the contractor, despite multiple warnings to complete the work within the stipulated timeframe. And Vivo has officially introduced the Y6T in China as the latest addition to its budget smartphone lineup. The new device combines 5G connectivity, a high refresh rate display, and a large battery, and targeting users looking for affordable everyday performance. The Vivo Y6T features a 6.74-inch LCD with a resolution of 720 by 1600 pixels. The screen also supports a 120 Hz refresh rate, and which should provide smoother scrolling and improved responsiveness.
Both chambers of the Parliament of the United Kingdom have approved the Tobacco and Vapes Bill, a landmark measure that will ban anyone aged 17 and under from ever legally purchasing cigarettes. The legislation targets individuals born on or after January 1, 2009, aiming to create the UK's first smoke-free generation.
And the mystery wedding might not be so mysterious after all. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are reportedly locking in June 13, 2026. And yes, Swifties already clocked it. 13, of course. And Beijing. China has selected 2 Pakistani astronauts as candidates for its manned space program. State broadcaster CCTV reported on Wednesday. Both will travel to China for training, and one will participate in a flight mission as a payload specialist and become the first foreign astronaut in China's space station, CCTV. And Kylie Jenner is facing legal scrutiny after a former employee filed a discrimination lawsuit alleging she endured hostility and exclusion while working in the reality star's household. Complaint was filed April 17 in Los Angeles by Angelica Vasquez, who worked for Jenner beginning in September 2024. And Meghan Markle and Prince Harry appeared to have made a good impression with their visit to Australia last week, as they attended several philanthropic engagements. On the first day of their 4-day tour, they were warmly received by hordes of people at the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. The couple seemed to be touched by the response and did not shy away from interacting with the sick children getting treated at the establishment. The SAC forces.
That Suki Waterhouse is dropping her new album, Loveland, in July. The singer has officially announced her upcoming 3rd studio album, revealing its title and drop date in an Instagram post on Tuesday, April 21. Sharing the inspiration behind the album, Waterhouse 34 revealed that Loveland was born in the space between who I was and who I'm becoming. That Lahore. The Pakistan Cricket Board, PTB, on Wednesday began an investigation into the alleged use of recreational drugs by spin all-rounder Mohammad Nawaz. A spokesperson for the Cricket Board said that after completing an investigation, it would inform the International Cricket Council, ICC, about the player's medical history. That the Interior Ministry announced plans for large-scale development in Islamabad, which included the construction of a large park at the foot of the city's iconic Margala Hills and 5-star hotels in the city, much to the dismay of the city's residents. According to a press release issued on Tuesday, the decisions were made in a meeting at the headquarters of the Capital Development Authority, CDA, chaired by Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi, whose ministry oversees the CDA.
And Indonesia on Wednesday accused Israel of flying a propaganda banner over the ruins of a hospital that had been built in Gaza with Indonesian funding. The Indonesia hospital in the north of the Gaza Strip, near the fortified border with Israel, was opened in late 2015 after Indonesia's Medical Emergency Rescue Committee, a humanitarian NGO, raised approximately $7.3 million in donations for its construction, according to state news agency Antara. And England's Real Madrid football star Jude Bellingham has expanded his footprint into cricket by acquiring a minority stake in the Birmingham Phoenix, a team in the 100, marking a notable crossover investment. The Real Madrid midfielder, who was born in Stourbridge and raised in Birmingham, has purchased a 1.2% share in the franchise.
That the Pakistan Telecommunication Authority, PTA, has initiated action against online platforms involved in the promotion and illegal sale of medicines. The authority has issued notices to 3 websites engaged in the illegal sale of drugs.